Yeah, cool. That should be clear. Port doing well. Roger.
Yeah, 2-3. When you see any movement in there.
Hi, so you're watching the Rogue Clone Trooper channel, and we're back today showing you how I'm doing the rest of the weathering on my armour. I had started filming this and I'm going to show it to you, and what happened then was I decided to stop what I was doing. Right, as you can see, I got my chest armour here now. I still have the Vaseline on it, with covering up different parts as I was spraying painting different things on it. I did have masking tape over this part as well, and now you can see where I had sprayed black and repainted it white again, that there is a kind of tone difference, but once I weather this now it's going to be fine. But what I'm going to do for the moment, I'm going to wipe away the Vaseline and I'm going to show up where the paint had been covered up. Okay, you can see how it's all changed now. So basically, to weather this now, what I'm going to be using is shoe polish. Okay, I've got some black liquid shoe polish and some brown liquid shoe polish, and I'm just going to be diluting it in some water. I've already diluted some brown here, and I have diluted some black. So that's what we're going to do at the moment. So yeah, so we're adding now shoe polish to all the parts that would normally get covered in dirt, and then what we're going to do is going to get a cloth and we're just going to wipe it down, wipe some bit off. And we keep doing this until we build up the look that we want. Because the chest armour that I was going to demonstrate the rest of the weathering on, I had put the green ranking symbols on the chest, the 3 green circles, and when I had tried to peel off the masking tape, it had pulled some of the white paint from underneath, and I thought I could get away with it, and I started to do the weathering, but soon realised that it just wasn't working. The 2 different colours in the paint wasn't matching up, so I decided, listen, you know, I've spent so long doing this, I'm not going to muck it up. So I stopped filming, I went back, and so I've taken my time and I've repainted the chest armour. Okay, I sprayed it back in, I sprayed it in black paint, built up a few layers, then put the Vaseline on to mark out where I wanted the paint chips to be, and then I have recoated it in some white paint. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rub off the white paint and the Vaseline to show you where the chipping marks are, and then we're going to start weathering it again using shoe polish and watering it down, and show you how effective this gets. You can actually get it looking really, really cool and well weather worn. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to rub off now the Vaseline and show you the paint marks underneath. See how the chips are coming up. Looking pretty good. The last time I did this, there was some pretty big pieces which I had done. I have changed my mind on that, so the chip marks now on the chest are not as big as they were before. So there you have it. Now you can see how the chip marks have turned out for those parts. Last time, as I said, I had too much chipping here and here and here, so I've decided to just make it a little bit sparser this time. I'm going to weather the whole thing down, and as for the ranking parts, I'm going to make them separately on stickers, and then stick them on and then weather them up separately afterwards. Okay. Right, so how are we going to do this? Quite easy. I've got some water in cups, and I'm just going to add some of the shoe polish to each cup. So I have one that's kind of brownish, that's going to be my brown, and one that's kind of blackish. As I said, I've done this on the rest of the armour, so I've already set all this up. Not that much. Okay. And to apply it, I'm just using an old brush. Now first I'm going to put my black on, mix it in there, and we're just going to paint it on, let it dribble down. Now we're just going to take the cloth now and dab it off. Now we're going to give it a brown tint. As I said, this guy is supposed to have been fighting on a desert planet of Geonosis, and so we want to have a dirty brown grime as part of the underbase of this. Two main colours done. You can clearly see now where my ranking signatures had been. Okay, now we're going to just So what we're going to do now is we're going to let this dry for a little bit, and then we're going to come back and then rub it down again to get as much off as possible. Right, okay, so I've left this for a little bit, and now as I start to rub it, it doesn't come off as easy as before. It's getting quite tacky. So this is what I want. That's a good rub now. Okay, so we have a lovely type of brown discoloration going on there now, which gives it a lovely weathered look on a sandy planet. We want to highlight some of those parts, and how we're going to do that is by using the black and brown polish. We're going to mark in kind of where dirt would catch in to the actual suit. Again, we're going to apply this around. You might get some here, definitely around these parts, around the edges. I'm going to do around here again. See how I did it. Might do a spot. Heavy spot here. There we go. Spot around that big chip there. Okay. One around here. There we go. Again, we're going to leave this for a few seconds, let it set a little bit, and then we'll start rubbing it off. start rubbing down the bits you think shouldn't be there, tidying up your edges. Now, this doesn't happen straight away. You have to keep applying and reapplying and getting it the way you want it. Now we're going to add some of the brown polish and do the same thing again. So you want brown to be in there as well. Again, now we're going to leave that for a little bit and let it set up. Now when you're rubbing it off with your cloth, if you find that it's not coming off because you let it set too much, just wet your cloth a little bit and then attack it, and you'll find that it will start rubbing off again. Once this is all set now, what I will do then is I've got some clear lacquer spray which I will spray onto it. I'm not going to use this particular brand. I do have one which is a matte sealant, which I'm going to hit the whole armour with. So now that should be okay for that. Hard rub. Go. You can see there now how effective that is starting to look. Now, and there you have it. That's my chest armour all weathered up. As I said, the only thing I have to do now is I'm going to make the green circles to go in here, and then I will stick them on and weather them as well. Normally you can paint them on. As I said before in my videos, I'm terrible at painting, so I always seem to mess that up. So I'm trying something new this time of just making them out on print them out on special paper, paint them the correct colour, seal them, and then stick them on and weather them. I've done something like that before and it's worked out really well, so I'm going to try them on that on here as well, so you'll see how that turns out. But that's mainly how I do my weathering. Okay, so as you can see, I've been weathering it all up. So I can't get you a longer view. It's a very short balcony I'm on. These are the shin parts. I can give you a view. This should be like this, and I can turn it around. It's the back of it there, all dirtied up. Okay. Same in this one. Shin part's all dirtied around to the back. Okay. And there's the knee armour. It's got splashes of mud on it and everything. Cross armor at the butt. Right, so that's it. That's my armor all weathered up and repainted. Okay, so there we go. So that's the end of this video. I hope it's been helpful to some people anyway. Thanks for the great response I've had from the first part of this video about how to do the paint chips on your armor. I'm hoping now with this part will help you do the rest of the weathering. I've done pretty heavy on mine, so do play around with it. If you think you've put it on a bit too much, just wet the cloth down with a bit of water and it will wipe it off straight away. Once you have finished it and you got it right, you will have to get a clear sealant to seal it all. I still have to go out and seal mine now. I'll do that on my next day off, and I'll seal the whole lot down once I know that everything's matching up perfectly. So the next video that will be coming up, we'll be talking about the harness that will be needed underneath the suit to hold everything in place and to spread the weight out. Okay, so that will be coming up in the next video. Again, if you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Please check out my other videos. There's some great stuff there on how to do other Star Warsy things. Don't forget, if you're into cosplay and you want to get into being a Star Wars member, check out the Imperial Outlanders on Facebook. You'll find the links below of this video in the comments box. And as always, may the Force be with you.